Okay. There I am. And ready when you are. All right, everybody, we are back for yet another episode of the Alpha Male Show. What's going on, everybody? Let's see what we got in the house. And my boy Craig Lloydgren's here. Craig calling in from Texas. What's going on there, Craig? Good to see you, brother. Mike Valentine in the house. Jeff Anderson shares in the house. Not Cher like Sonny and Cher, but my friend Cher. A bunch of other people here. Jeff, what's going on? Star Hernandez, what's going on? What a great cast of characters. The Renuses are in the house. What's going on, Renuses? Good to see you here. Oh, my God. Oh, I'm loving this. My boy Craig is just traveling across the country. I don't even know if he's doing comedy. I think he's just driving around the Southwest and enjoying the mountains, apparently, and hanging out at the Grand Canyon. But, hey, wherever Craig is, it's funny. So if you're out there, go check him out. Gene has just joined, and he's right here. I know you're here, Steve. That's fantastic. Valentine just finding out about Rescue Mania 3. Rescue Mania 3 is coming up on November the 25th. We had a show scheduled for November 24th with me and Paul Veneer, but I believe those cheerleaders have done it to me again. They have something else planned, so I don't know if the show is going on the 24th. I may do it anyway. Oh, sure, Cher saying hi to Gene, but not to Ed. What's going on, Cher? It's always good to see you, darling. The Ventosos are in the house. I'm excited about this whole cast of crew that is here with me this morning. I'm driving in. First, people, I want to, hey, you guys are in AC. Nice. Bet on red. Okay, Wesley Snipes bet on black. You see how that turned out? He had to flee the country. So bet on red while you're down there. You have a best friend in Arizona? I figured all your friends would be over here. Hey, while you're over there, Laura Madsen is in Arizona. Go look her up because she's hot and sexy and stuff. Ventosos enjoy Atlantic City. Bet on some sports while you're down there. What the hell? It's legal now in this state. Lower my taxes and go lose some money. I'm driving in, and what do I get in front of me? I got a deer sitting dead on the exit. Its legs it looked like it was just tired. It was just kind of sitting there staring at us. If you're gonna be a deer, and if you're gonna lay in the middle of the road like a sack of shit, put some reflectors on your antlers or something so we can see you. For crying out loud. It's getting dark out early, which, by the way, I am against. I'm against the whole turning back of the clocks or whatever we do forward, back. I don't know how we turn. You're changing times, and it's getting dark out early, and I'm totally against that. Is there any way to keep the sun on a little longer? I mean, it's just, someone call the power company, PSE&G, or New Jersey Gas and Light, or whoever it is that's in charge of that. Can we get the sun to be turned on for a couple of more hours a day? There's darkness. There's no need for it. The only time it should be dark out is when I'm sleeping. The rest of the time, just leave the sun on. For crying out loud. My kids leave the lights on all the time. We can't leave the sun on? We can't figure this stuff out? Come on, people. So anyway, this stupid deer's just sitting in the middle of the road, and he's just staring at me as I'm driving by. You know what? Jerky, move over. What do you think? You're this little stupid little rat with friggin' antlers, and you go running up against an SUV. The thing weighs 2,000 pounds. It's like running into a grizzly bear coming at you at 70 miles an hour. Get out of the way. God, you things are stupid. Oh, sorry. I was yelling at the deer while I was driving past them. Monty Mason in the house. What's going on, Monty? Okay. I'm already out of a voice. It's gonna be a rough crew here tonight. I know all my Lyndhurst peeps are going to be at a Board of Ed meeting because I like Gatorade too. Sure, look at that. You know what? You like Gatorade. You love Gatorade. I love Gatorade. I got another Gatorade here. How about I just come by your house tonight and we bang? There you go. It was just a suggestion. I'm just saying. You know, I have Gatorade. You love Gatorade. What more do we need in common? You love me. I love me. Oh, I'm all worked up already and I just got here. Woof. Friggin' deer got up, pissed me off. Traffic all over the place. You know, can someone in New Jersey learn how to drive? I'm watching Craig Lloydgren. My boy Craig's putting on all these videos of him driving throughout the Southwest. He's driving through all these open roads. He's got all these open roads in Arizona, New Mexico, Texas. He's the only one on the road. Maybe there's like one other car. I can't go 3 feet without bumping into some other asshole who's just dying to get in my way. Well, he's from Connecticut, Pennsylvania, New York. You know, go back to your own state. I got enough dummies from New Jersey who don't know how to drive. There's 15 accidents out there, 287's all backed up, the turnpike's all backed up, trucks catching on fire, spontaneously combusting. For crying out loud, what's going on out there? How am I supposed to get here on time? Cher, the only reason you have those floats up is so that I know where your house is so I can bring you back your flashlight. I'll bring you your flashlight that I stole 1.5 years ago. I'll bring it back after Halloween. I don't want to get run over in the dark by all those nutbags. Oh. Oh, that had to be done. Hey, Julia Pell's in the house. What's going on, Julia? Good to see you, darling. Always a pleasure. Let's see here. Real quick, Lyndhurst football. I want to give them some applause. Yeah, there aren't any deers here in Robbinsville. Every time they come out, they just get run over. Lyndhurst football wins 42-6 over Elmwood Park this week. Go 5-1. They will be in Glen Rock on Friday night. So if anyone's looking to hang out, if they're in the Glen Rock area, you want to come hang out, I will be at that game. I believe the game starts at 6 o'clock, Glen Rock High School. Come on out. I'll be there. We can make fun of everyone, and I make fun of everyone at these games. So feel free to come out. It'll be fun. Maybe I'll even start a fight with somebody because I usually do. But I just want to throw out a congratulations to them. Real quick, the shameless Fiona boob alert update. We still have no boobs. We still haven't seen Fiona's boobs yet this season, but I have high hopes. She just broke up. I'm guessing she just broke up with her boyfriend because found out he's married and still living with his wife or some kind of wacky stuff like that. I don't know what's going on in that show. But I still have hopes. We've always seen them every season. They've come out once. I'm expecting before the season's over. All right. Apparently David Silver is running for president in 2020. I don't know. The midterms are coming up. I haven't even gotten to the midterms yet. But hey, since David Silver's bringing up that he's running for election, I'm gonna jump to this because everyone's always running out and they're always telling you, hey, you got to go to vote. You got to make sure you vote. Go out to the midterms and vote. Go vote for your president. Vote for your governor. Vote for your board of ed. Vote for this one. Vote for that one. Here's what I'm telling everybody: don't go vote. Enough with this voting. What are we accomplishing with this voting? We obviously don't know what we're doing. All right, we have absolutely no idea what we're doing. David Silver, a Jewish American U.S. Navy veteran. So it means at one point or another he either swabbed a deck or he could have been in a circle jerk. But he is a Jewish American U.S. Navy veteran. Apparently he's running for president in 2020 under the, I don't know, we're going to call it the Silver campaign. Whatever we're going to call it. I don't know who he is, but what the hell? I might as well vote for him, except for the fact that I'm telling everyone not to vote. Carlo Valerio in the house. What's going on, Carlo? Good to see you. Hey, Silver. He's running Republican. What are you going to do with Donald Trump? I mean, that guy is just... Donald Trump can get on the air any point in time he wants. I've never said... I'm trying to get that kind of publicity for myself. I've never seen anybody... All he's got to do is open his eyes in the morning, send some ridiculous tweet, and everybody on the planet is talking about him. This David Silver guy's got a lot going on. He's definitely too good for this country. Former Navy American vet. His father worked for the IRS prosecuting attorney, which in itself is scary because you don't want to screw with anybody in the IRS. My brother's a tax attorney. You know, they're the kind of people you don't want to mess with. Tax attorneys, IRS attorneys, anybody who has control or access to your government files, your financial files, where they can just take all your money anytime they want. You don't want to mess with. You want them as your friends. I agree. We do need young blood. Not only do we need young blood, we need young parties. I am advocating not voting at all for anybody. And here's my thing. If you're going to vote, and we're going to keep getting these same Punch and Judy, ridiculous losers that we have. Okay, enough with this voting for the lesser of two evils. I'm not voting for the lesser of two evils anymore. I'm just not voting for anybody. I hate all of them. Hey, my boy Rocco Filarino's in the house along with Joe D, Joe Devereaux. I have no voice. This is because I work outdoors and it's freezing cold out all of a sudden. You know, they frown upon me working in shorts and a Hawaiian shirt. But I'm still out there. Joe, I didn't get to see you last week. I'm hoping you weren't in the midst of the hurricane that went through. That was Hurricane Michael Myers. I know Rocco was okay because everyone I talked to down there was fine. The only one I didn't see last week was you. So, but good to see you here. So you're still alive. Either that or your sister killed you and is signing on in your account just to make believe you're still alive. That's a possibility. What I'm saying is the rejects that they keep marching out for us to vote for, and everyone going, oh, well, I voted for the lesser of two evils. Well, if you're voting for the lesser of two evils, you're still voting for evil, which, you know, granted, you're voting for evil, but honestly, I think a bigger statement would be if nobody votes. You know, if the next election is won, 16 to 10, and nobody in the country votes, I think that makes a bigger statement than, I mean, let's face it, this election was like the lowest turnout of elections of all time. One of the lower voter turnouts. Jesus Christ. Oh, what? Dave, you're gonna catch a politician in a lie? You're kidding. Every time a politician opens their mouth, I duck because there's just lies flying at my head. You're gonna catch Trump in a lie? They're all lying. Oh, I'm just saying, we don't vote for anybody. And then we start putting in people we want in. I want to go back to having a farmer run the country. Enough all these businessmen, these politicians, these career politicians We take everybody in Congress, gone. Everybody gone. We don't even elect anybody. We just say, listen, you're fired. We're the people. There's more of us than there are of them. We just go in and say, listen, you guys are out. You're done. Yeah, no, you're supposed to have an election, but we're not going to elect you anymore. We know you think you're still in for the job, but no, you're fired. Out. We're the people. Out. Beat it. Throw all these people out and start from scratch. We get some warehouse guys in there. We get some farmers in there, maybe a couple of accountants. We just get all these people in there and, no attorneys. We don't want lawyers in there because lawyers are the ones who started this whole mess in this country in the first place. Back in the day when people used to annoy you, you used to just smack them in the mouth. You can't do that anymore. You smack someone in the mouth, all of a sudden there's civil lawsuits against you and stuff. That's just scary shit. I have absolutely no voice 20 minutes into the show. Amazing. I'm just telling you, it's, if you're asking me, I'm encouraging everyone in the country not to vote. I think our next presidential election, I think the midterm elections should indicate that nobody at all voted. Everybody just came up and said, that's it, you're all done. And nobody's voting. And we're not voting until you guys are all out. Elizabeth Warren, you think you're a Native American? Go run a casino, you're out. All these guys, Sessions, Shaw, who's ever left, everybody gone. Enough with this waiting for elections to get rid of people and choosing. Every time we vote for somebody, you're voting for the lesser of two evils. You think your party's right. Guess what? Your party's wrong. You're Republican, you're Democrat, whatever party you're running for, whatever one you're backing, you're wrong. Okay? Whatever party you're running for, you're wrong. Why? Because the country's a mess. We all hate each other. And somehow, while we're all hating each other, while the entire country is hating each other, they're stealing all our money with taxes. So everybody's gone, all taxes gone. We start over. They only get what they need. And nothing else. And that's my 2 cents on it. Perfect example, Lyndhurst tonight is having a Board of Ed meeting. After the Board of Education comes in and steals $5 million over God knows how long, course of several years, $5 million is missing. The same people who voted those people in are going to go in and vote in new board members. You know what? Maybe the people who are voting just don't have a clue. And you're going to go vote somebody else in who may or may not steal more money. They're all at a meeting right now. And if I was live, and I hope someone at that meeting is listening in, whoever they're telling you to vote for, it's just going to steal more money. How do I know? Because the last guys have been doing it for 30 years. It's not going to change. Okay, the new guys are going to come in, they're going to get corrupt. So we as voters don't know what we're doing. We keep voting these people in. We shouldn't be allowed to vote until we have a clue. But that's just me. Now, I've yelled about the traffic. I've given you, Lyndhurst, your shameless Fiona Boob update. And I hope everyone's tuning in every Sunday. Skip Guidry's in the house. Apparently, he's the descendant of Ron Guidry and one of my 3 sons. Silver, no one's voting for you. No one even knows who you are. I hate to be the one to tell you. Hey, Carl Carbone in the house. What's going on, Carl? Always good to see you. I was just telling everyone, and you're up there, make sure you tell everyone, don't vote for any of these Board of Ed members. None of them know what they're doing. The new ones, the old ones, fire them all. Put me in charge. I'll take care of all our problems. Uncle Charlie. Yeah, that's a pretty good guess. I was close. Dave Silver, I promise you, if you're campaigning on my site, no one knows who you are. No one's going to find out who you are. But that's just me. Here's another problem I have, and I'm getting off politics because I don't even like being on politics. It just gives me a headache. Oh, a few minutes to yourself, Carl. We'll have none of that, mind you. Go fix something in the house. Something in the house is broken. Ellen wants you to fix it. There'll be no downtime for you, sir. Now, here's something that really sticks in my craw. I've had this this argument before. I don't want to say argument. I've had disagreement. It's a disagreement. I didn't really argue the point. But people have said it to me, and I tell them they're retards. Comedians, there is no dress code for comedians. Stop being imbeciles. Hey, Brian Pell's in the house. What's going on, Brian? Okay, I get up on stage. I always dress like this. I'm in my shorts, my flip-flops, my Hawaiian shirt. And I go, you're not supposed to wear shorts on stage. Shut up. We're comedians. What are we, in an office here, people? We are not in an office here. Carlo Valerio, what's going on, Carlo? Miss you guys. Hope Giselle's doing well. Tom Montefusco in the house. Hey, since Tom is here, before I get into the whole comedian thing, I'm going to do a little Rescue Mania promotion here. Rescue Mania coming up on November the 25th. Beckton High School. Inside a steel cage. Andrew Anderson against Crowbar for the Rescue Mania heavyweight title. Tom Montefusco will be wrestling. We're also in negotiations to take over the Lyndhurst Rec Center and run shows in there, probably on like a monthly basis, and Tom's a big part of that. He reached out to our good friend Paul Passamano, talked to him about it. I'm going to talk to Paul. I love Paul. He's a great guy. I hope we can get that done because that is going to be a lot of fun if we can run shows right out of that venue. Carlo, you're going to do the Halloween party next week? Excellent. We were going to do it the following week on Halloween. But if you want to do it next week, I will definitely stick around. I'll bring my costume early. I'll wear it for 2 weeks. I'm fine with that. But Tom is working on getting the Lyndhurst Rec Center. We put up a ring in there. Everything is going to be awesome. I'm telling you, people, Rescue Mania, you like wrestling, you want to be a part of wrestling, come on out. Check us out on November the 25th. Tickets are like priced at like $10, $20 for ringside. There's only 4 rows. You can't get enough. Tito Santana's going to be there. Little Guido's going to be there. Crowbar is there. You get some legends of wrestling in there. It's going to be awesome stuff. I can't tell you enough how awesome it's going to be. Tom Montefusco, I can't wait to watch him get in the ring again. He's got Eddie Rowland training him, getting him back into shape. Eddie Rowland's a beast. MMA fighter. He trains everybody UFC. I don't know if that ring is still there, Carl, but if the ring is still there, we were actually kids. When we were kids, our friend Dave Dreswicki had Terry Collins. I don't think Jimmy Snook is going to be there, but maybe they'll dig him up. We're going to, we had when we were kids, Dave Dreswicki had a wrestling ring he put up in his garage, in his garage. It was actually pretty good. It was had turnbuckles, ropes, everything. It was one of his friends helped him build it. It was actually a wrestler. Yeah, Terry Collins, keep asking if dead wrestlers are going to be there. Stop being retarded. A little respect for some of the legends, would you? Crowbar will be there. He's taking on Andrew Anderson. Tom Montefusco, I believe, is taking on Bright Lights Jared Foster, if I'm correct. So that's going to be a heck of a match because Jared Foster, Bright Lights is top talent, top tier. Definitely one of the best heels in the business today. So I can't wait to watch him take on Tom Montefusco. Did we have a steel cage? Yeah, you're right. We did. We used to be the fence from the high school was a steel cage. But that's what's coming up. 11:25. That's the Sunday. It's going to be a little later in the afternoon, so it's not. Hey, Michael Cesarek. The infamous. I'm going to get your name right one day. It's not today, but one of these days, I'm going to get your name right. But Michael, I'm going to. You're going to come out. Hopefully, the Felician Golden Chicken is going to be there. We can watch him get beat up again because that's always entertaining. Watching him get put in the hospital by Andrew Anderson. But Rescue Mania coming up. It's a Sunday. It'll be a little later in the afternoon. It won't be congruent with football. They're gonna. I'm pretty sure we have a little later starter time. I believe it's like 4 or 5 o'clock. We're starting. So the Giants are on at 1. So it'll be after that. So later in the day, bring the kids out. Tickets are cheap. $10, $20 ringside. You can't beat that price. All at Beckton High School on November the 25th. Everybody come on out. Also, where was I? Oh, comedians dress code. I'm gonna circle back to that now that Michael and Tom have helped me promote Rescue Mania. Julie Angelina in the house. What's going on, my lovely girl from down under? Always good to see you, Julie. It's a pleasure. Miss you. Haven't seen you in a while. I was actually thinking about you today. I said, I haven't seen Julie in a while. I know with the time difference, I'm on pretty much first thing when you wake up in the morning, and you're on when you come on. You're on it it's like 3 o'clock in the morning for me, so I'm usually asleep. But if I'm awake, I try and catch a couple of minutes of your show. Julie's always good to watch. She's a lot of fun. If you're up at that time, catch her show. I'm not even sure what the name of it is because I'm a little groggy at 3 in the morning. I can't remember my own name, let alone hers. But always a pleasure to see you. And where was I? Comedians dress code. I was yelling about that. I have no voice left. I was yelling at people all the way here. Just promote your show here, Julie, and this way I remember it. And as I was saying, dress code, I was having a conversation. Guys, like, I'm not supposed to be wearing shorts. I'm not supposed to, when you're on stage, we're comedians. We're not businessmen. We're not athletes that have to wear a uniform. I can wear an old beat-up Contra T-shirt, but I can't wear a pair of shorts. Stop being ridiculous. It's time for that old archaic rule to go out and and move on. But other than that, comedian dress code is just pretty ridiculous. Now let's move on to. Oh, I wish I still had a voice. I'll be honest with you, my voice is killing me. But that's okay. I'll just I'll try not to scream and holler because there's a ton of people I want to scream and holler at. but I'll try to avoid it. Let's lay claim. Let's jump into the alpha male, alpha female of the week. The infamous, the sad passing this week. Our alpha male of the week is the legendary Dennis Hoff. He ran the Bunny Ranch out in Las Vegas, Nevada. And let's face it, that brought many people much joy and happiness. And his sad passing at 72 years old. We're all going to miss Dennis. He was on HBO. He was... oh, man, I wish I had my voice left. He had his HBO show. He had everything. It's sad day for us to lose out on Dennis Hoff. Hey, Kevin Wingman in the house. Chris Roberts. Always good to see Chris Roberts. She was our alpha female a few weeks ago. I believe 3 or 4 weeks ago was Chris Roberts' call, which will put her into the Alfie tournament in March. The Alfie tournament with Chris Roberts. Last year, Jen Garrett won. She won $200 in prizes and part in our upcoming movie, which we're still working on. And she won the Alfie Trophy, so Chris Roberts will be in that tournament. So good luck to you. That'll be happening this March. Alpha Female of the Week, Megan Fox, just because I want Megan Fox to be Alpha Female. So let's see, where are we? We hit dress codes, don't vote, everything else. Let's start hitting off some of the plugs, because some of them are going to run a little longer than usual today. Some of them I got a lot to talk about with what's coming up. In fact, before I get into the plugs, let me talk a little bit about the 1124 show. We have a 1124 comedy show. I was opening up for the legendary Paul Veneer. Hang on, people. Let me just do one thing. I don't know. Huh? He's not going to get anything doing that. He's a douchebag. He's trying to be funny. He's not. No, and he's just annoying people. Well, there we go. Blocked. Not a problem. Home. Just give me a minute. I was trying to ignore a douchebag, but he just... He thought he was important. Let's see. Hang on. We're gonna get rid of the other douchebag too while we're at it. Yeah. Give me 1 second. And there we go. Now we can get back to a normally scheduled show. People, I got a hot flash for you. If you don't like this show, you don't like anything on it, don't watch. I'm going to tell you right now. I don't particularly care if you like the show, don't like the show. I don't give a shit what your opinion is of what I'm doing. Jimmy Bonanimo in the house. What's going on, Jim? I'm just blocking douchebags, Jim, so bear with me. For some reason, my video won't restart. There we go. And we're back to normal. Well, that's interesting. Maybe it's not. Ah, there we go. What's going on, Jim? I got a moron like Terry Collins trying to tell me what is and isn't funny. Meanwhile, I've opened up Broadway, Atlantic City. Where's he played? He's got to troll my page. Go fuck yourself, dude. Oh. If I had a voice, I'd be screaming at him right now, but I don't. Again, this won't keeps pausing the video.
What, you blocked them?
No, I blocked them. There we go. Now I'm back. I think I'm back. I look back. Yeah, it looks all right. All right. People, this show isn't to entertain your trolls. It's to entertain me and the actual people who want to listen. I blocked them both because they're both just assholes. They got nothing better to do but troll the show. It's like, how about you go and create something and instead of being douchebags who have to run down other people's shows. If you had one iota, one speck of talent, either one of yous, you would actually just go out and create something, but you can't because you both suck. Okay, yous are hacks, and it's people like you that take away from the creative process of people who are actually out there trying to create shows and to create entertainment. But it's imbeciles like you who come out and run down shows that are actually successful and doing well. My show has 200,000 listeners on Hamilton Radio, and the only thing you could do is come on a Facebook page and try and downgrade what my show is. Go stick it up your mother's twat, both of you faggot asses. But that's just me being angry. I was angry in the first. Hey, Donna Nick's in the house. What's going on, Donna? Sorry I was disparaging women when you got on, but there were two guys who were acting like little babies who I had to block off of the show because they're no talent hacks. But that's okay. I forgot where the hell I was. Oh, I was about to do the plugs. I love the plugs. Jim, I'm glad you showed up a little late. I was just telling everyone not to vote today, Jim, because voting is bad because we're just voting in imbeciles. David Hodge in the house. What's going on there, Hodger? You got a show tonight in Staten Island. Good luck tonight, brother. Hope everything goes well. Oh, there you go. The little burp had to come out. It was in there. All right, well, now with like 15 minutes left, we're going to start the plugs. We got some, as always, Rescue Mania is going to be a live event, 11/25. November the 25th, that'll be a Sunday. A little later in the day, so you don't miss out on the Giant or Jet game. Tito Santana and Little Guido will be teaming with Gunner Trash. Not really sure against who, but I know they're teaming up. We will also have Tom Montefusco against Bright Lights Jared Foster and Crowbar against Andrew Anderson inside the 15-foot high steel cage for the Rescue Mania title. So everybody get your tickets early and come on out. Tickets are only $10, $20 ringside. Jen Garrett at rocketmail.com. She has Paws and Claws Rescue. If you wish to come out, if you wish to donate, she runs an exotic animal rescue site. Mountain lions, bobcats, tigers, wolves. I mean, you name it, she's willing to get them in there. She just saved a cow. Nursed the cow back to health because she's the best. So if you want to donate and help these animals out, the money goes directly right back into the rescue. It's Jen Garrett at rocketmail.com. Also, KA Creations. If you need T-shirts made, you need glasses, mugs, novelty items, go to KA Creations. Give Cynthia Taser a call at 312-620-5161. Tell her Ed from the Alpha Male Show sent you. Also, if you really want to get to see Cynthia Taser, go to fancentro.com/CynthiaTaser.com. That's Taser with a Z. That's Fancentro, FANCENTRO /CynthiaTaser.com. And Cynthia never disappoints. Also, Josie's Pizzeria. If you were in Lyndhurst area, go to 228 Stuyvesant Ave. Josie's Pizzeria. Give them a call, 201-933-1966. Tell them Ed from the Alpha Male Show sent you, and they'll give you a free slice or throw you out, one or the other. North Jersey Alliance Football Club. Now, these guys are helping me put together the Alpha Male tournament for the Alpha Male soccer tournament. We'll probably wind up doing it in May at this point because we had trouble getting fields, and outside it's growing cold quickly, so I don't think outside is going to be an option. But I'll keep you updated on that. But in the meantime, go to North Jersey Alliance Football Club's Facebook page. No, I don't know if she's going to be at Exotica, Dave. Me and you should go, though. We should talk. We should hook up and go to Exotica again. I know you went last year with Paul Field, but I want in this year. So me and you got to talk because I definitely want to go to Exotica this year. Also, if you want to go to Exotica, which is in New Jersey, November, I believe, 2nd through the 4th, just look it up. And you're not in town, you want to get into town, give Mary Rose McGivern a call, 412-901-8420. She will get you anywhere you want to go. It's the best travel agent around. She will get you anywhere by air, by plane, by sea, wherever you want to go, you will get there. Also, if you need a roof or you need siding and a roof, give RZ Supply a call, 201-529-3300. Tell them Ed from the Alpha Male Show sent you, and they'll hook you up. Great discounts, great prices. Libra in the house. What's going on, Libra? Always good to see you. One of the happiest families I've ever seen. So either they are extremely happy people or behind closed doors they strangle each other. I'm not really sure which. It might be both. Also, if you're in Atlantic City, and my friends Danielle and Joey Ventoso are in Atlantic City, stop by the AC Comedy Club. Go to acjokes.com, grab your tickets, tell them Ed from the Alpha Male Show sent you. And when they say who, tell them shut up. It's Ed Ruffalo. You know who he is. Give us a discount. Also, Monday nights, my buddy Dave, right here, the Hodger himself. Uncomfortably Funny Podcast from 7 to 9, Monday nights. Get them on Ustream, Facebook, Periscope, Skype, wherever you can get them. Watch it with Dave Hodjanowski, Shay Farrell, and Anthony Ennis, all brought to you from Pet Cemetery Studios. And all of this loveliness is brought to you by HamiltonRadio.net. And that is fantastic because I got through the plugs a lot quicker than I thought I was going to do. Tropicana tonight Buddha's at Tropicana. That's so nobody's at the AC Comedy Club? I'm so lost. I thought you were in Staten Island. Buddha's at Tropicana? Dave has me all confused. Go to hcjokes.com. They'll tell you where everybody is. I don't know where anybody is. I don't even know where I am. Oh, yeah, I'm in Robbinsville. How did I get here? I don't know how I got here. It had to be all this traffic that I had to sit in. Oh, my voice is killing me. I can't begin to tell you how scratchy it is. See, I told everybody not to vote. I told everybody about the Board of Ed meeting. I think that's about all I have. Oh, baseball. You're in Staten Island. Dave is in Staten Island. Where are you in Staten Island, Dave? Give us a shout out. This way all our Staten Islanders can come out and see you. Even more importantly, while you're out there, Dave will be inflicting Me Too moments on many, many women and some men. But let me know where you are in Staten Island. Let everybody know if anybody's out there. Go check out Dave in Staten Island tonight. Funny dude. I don't know who else is on the card. I saw who was there, but I can't remember because Paul Field's probably on the card because wherever Dave goes, Paul Field is not far behind. The Rosebank Tavern. Sounds like a place to go get drunk and listen to comedy. That always works out well for me when I start insulting people. Oh. Okay, we did all that. Oh, yeah, we were talking baseball before I started getting the Rosebank Tavern from Dave. He's supposed to be here doing the Animal House Radio show, but I don't think anybody's coming for Animal House Radio. So Dave will be in Staten Island anyway because Dave is a performing animal. He's on shows like 4 or 5 times a week. Quite frankly, the guy's got enough material to be on Comedy Central at this point. Craig Loigren's in somewhere in the southwest area of the country. Buddha's in Atlantic City, and I'm sitting here. I think I made a wrong turn somewhere. Who's at the Cove? Oh, Paul Field's at the Cove? Paul Field will be at the Comedy Cove this evening, which is shocking because Dave Hodger isn't at the Comedy Cove tonight, and Paul Field is. I figured he'd be at the tavern waiting for Dave. But if you're in the Springfield, New Jersey area, stop by the Comedy Cove, check out Paul Field. Or if you're in Staten Island, go to the Rosebank Tavern and check out my buddy Dave Hodge. Definitely worth it. Baseball. Brewers taking on the Dodgers. That's 2-2. Actually, Craig isn't in New Mexico anymore, Dave. He is currently in El Paso, Texas, I believe. He was on the show a little earlier. They are in Texas, and they're, in fact, I think they're done it in Texas. I think they were in Arizona on their way back home. So, the good thing about social media is Craig can go out to those Southwest towns where they usually pull over to us Yankees, and we disappear and we never get seen again. At least we have some video to know where he is. Last we heard, Craig was in Arizona on his way home. That's earlier in the show. So hopefully he gets home safely. He's still got to go through all those Midwestern towns, which can't be safe, especially for a New York guy like him with his I Love New York t-shirts he's wearing through all those rural Midwest towns. That's going to be fantastic. Baseball, the Brewers and Dodgers are tied up at 2 apiece. Anyone knows what's going on with the Red Sox and the Astros? Last I heard it was 1 apiece, but I'll be honest, I haven't been following. I've been following football a little bit more closely because the Phillies are out and the Cowboys. Well, the Cowboys are finished too, but officially they're not out of it. But let's face it, they're done for the year. Anything other than the Rams against the Patriots or against the Chiefs is just a joke. at this point. But you never know what's going to happen with the rest of the season. So that's where we're at. And that's about it. We got everything in we had to get in. I even blocked a couple of douches today who thought they were funny. Obviously, just a couple of imbeciles who don't know the first thing about comedy or how to create anything. So both of them will probably just choke on their own asses. That's enough airtime for the both of them. And if I had a voice, I'd be screaming and hollering at them, and they'd be crying like the little girls that they are. But that's about it for this week. I have no voice left, so that's fantastic. I will see you all again next week. Animal House Radio will be doing its Halloween show, I believe, next week. Mine will actually be done on Halloween. Might be teaming up with Real Town for a little while during that whole fiasco. We'll talk a little further about that next week and see what's happening. So everybody have yourselves a great week, and I will see you all next week right back here. Enjoy your week.